Here is a simple tip to painting watercolor feathers. First, I start with a very light wash and I paint just the silhouette of a feather, and I'm careful to leave just a tiny gap in the middle of dry paper. And then while it's still wet, I put down another color. This is a dark brown, and I just put it down in a few areas and it softly fades into that wet area. Then I add another color like a deep gray, and I take a skinny brush and I pull out some dainty little feathery lines, and I'll add a touch of it up here too. When that layer dries, then I take my pointed round brush and I add some detail using darker paint as I go. This layering technique makes these feathers really pop off the paper. I'd recommend any round brush, size 4 or smaller, to get these tiny little details. You can also add little dots. I'm using this modified wet into wet technique where I just put a layer of clear water over my feather and then I drop in color and it softly fades or bleeds out. It gives a nice soft effect. I'm using a number 6 silver black velvet brush and it has a very fine tip, so it's great for detail. Just using a bit of gray here. And as your layer begins to dry, you can get sharper details in your feather. I add darker paint and layer that over the previous layer. For more watercolor tips and tutorials and even classes, head over to my blog, KatrinaPete.com.